Man, it's low-key lockdown, and today we got a banger for y'all. You feel me? We got a little bit of something different. We got a Prime versus Prime fighter matchup series for y'all today. We got Prime Tony Ferguson, 12-fight win streak. Tony Ferguson versus Prime Conor McGregor. You feel me? Prime Tony versus Prime Conor. Now, this is a very, very, very fucking explosive matchup, an interesting matchup right here, you feel me? Tony's complete disregard for his actual physical health versus Conor's pure determination and ignorance and his trash talk, man. This is a matchup that could have been me. This could have been a legendary matchup. Unfortunately, time has caught up with both of these young men, these old men now. El Kakui, Father Time got on that ass. And, when Father Time come, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop him. And, Conor McGregor, he hasn't won a fight since Barack Obama was president. But basically I think his injuries was just messing him up, though, for real. After that Michael Chandler fight and his leg, when it snapped, man, I don't know, man. Now they're both out of prime. But, Prime Tony and Prime Conor were two beasts, you feel me? The boogeyman, Tony Ferguson, versus the Irish bomber, the Irishman, Conor McGregor. You get what I'm saying? So, first things first, Conor McGregor, he's an extremely great striker. He's heavy-handed like a motherfucker. He is, his takedown defense is pretty good. Tony Ferguson, he is extremely durable. That man can take a head kick from a bison. I don't know what it is, man. He is relentless. His pace is very fast. He's very aggressive. He's not going to back down, and he's going to force you to fight. You feel me? Tony Ferguson is going to make you fight. You don't have no choice. He don't care about his own health. He'll risk his health to make you fight. There's no chance in hell that you will ever be in an encounter with Tony Ferguson where there won't be no punches connected by either fighter, because he's going to come to you. He don't care if he get hit in the process. But yeah, man, Tony Ferguson, man, his pace is real high. You feel me? He has a great jiu-jitsu background. He loves that Darce choke. He's able to stuff a lot of takedowns. His body, he has no regard for his body. He'll let his arm break before he taps to a submission. I don't know, man. He just got a lot of shit about him. He's built funny. He has a very unorthodox style that, an unorthodox style, I might add, give Conor McGregor quite a difficult time. For example, Nate Diaz's unorthodox style gave Conor McGregor some problems because, he really didn't know what to do with it. And I don't think that he would know what to do with Tony Ferguson's style either, because it's really weird. He's switching back and forth from southpaw, throwing all kinds of shit that you would never see anybody else do, because he has no regard for Conor McGregor gaining position on him. And it's just, you feel me? It's just like that. With this being said, Conor McGregor would have to make this an outside fight if he can keep Tony Ferguson outside, which is a hard task at itself. And you feel me? A hard task on its own is keeping Tony Ferguson outside, because Tony is willing to come inside no matter what he takes coming inside. He'll take a head kick. He'll take anything just to get inside. So can you keep him back there? You're going to have to knock him out, fam. Tony, man. Tony time, motherfucker. But yeah, Tony Ferguson, that jiu-jitsu, if he gets inside on Conor, he's a beast inside the clinch. So he's just vicious in the clinch. He's going to open Conor up in that clinch. I'm telling you, if they clinch, he's opening Conor up. Them elbows, he's going to mess his head up, bro. He's going to have all kinds of cuts and scars in his head. He's a beast in the clinch. Conor's not that good on the inside. He's all right on the inside, though. He's not bad. He's a great counter puncher. And, Conor has always been a great counter puncher. And Tony Ferguson, he's a very offensively aggressive person. So we're going to see how that works. Of course, Conor has the experience over him and the overall, better resume. But Tony Ferguson has the skills to pay the bills, and he has a pretty decent resume when he was in his prime. We're not counting anything past that 12-fight win streak, because we clearly see that he was out of shape, out of season, and out of everything by the time he got back. But yeah, man, Tony Ferguson, man, he was a difficult fighter to figure out. He never set a rhythm for you to understand. It's always random, and his martial arts background consists of freestyle wrestling, boxing, Wing Chun, Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, etc. And, with all of those things, man, he's got a pretty deep arsenal of things that he can use. And he uses as much of it as he can. That Darce choke is his favorite, though. I'm not going to lie. This fight is definitely going to be a slug. They're going to slug it out, bro. They're going to have to slug it out because Tony not going to let him not. Tony going to force him to do it. He's going to have to force him to do it. Can Conor McGregor keep this fight off the ground? Because if it goes on the ground, I think Tony Ferguson has the edge on the grappling and the, on the ground exchanges, because he's able to really move his body and contort his body into weird ways and shapes. And I don't know, like weird, I don't know, something about his ground game is kind of weird and awkward, but it works. Tony Ferguson, of course, has a better chin. Tony Ferguson's chin has been tested more times than my goddamn test that I took in high school, man. He's been tested more times than every test I've ever took in school. You feel me? His chin, it's there. Man, look, man. This fight has to be a fight, like, man, this has to be, like, top 10 fights that we never got to see that should have been. Like, it really should have been this fight. It would have been legendary, man. I really wish they'd have made it happen. You know, the trash talk leading up to this fight would have been legendary as well. El Kakui versus, Conor McGregor. Conor the one McGregor. It's only one Conor McGregor. Yeah. But yeah, man, look, bro. This would have been, I say, a 50-50 fight in prime. In prime, a 50-50 fight. It really could go either way. But I don't know. I'm not going to say who, because Conor had a striking, what's his name? But Tony Ferguson was just a different beast, man. He was just a different beast. Tony Ferguson was kind of defensively irresponsible, but it didn't even matter because he just was a tank, man. He'll come at you and he'll try to rip that head off. He's aggressive. He's very, very, he's durable. He's very durable. That's all I got to say about that, man. But look, this is a 50-50 fight. I think that this could have been a legendary matchup. Who do y'all got winning? Let me know what y'all think, man. I think that El Kakui could have got it done. And Conor McGregor, if Nate Diaz could have got it done, I think El Kakui could have got it done. And, with that being said, man, we out, man. Let me know what y'all think. It's going to be a part 2 on this, as a matter of fact.